Hello and welcome to this super cute little make, The Craft Shop. This is a pocket or purse-sized or handbag-sized book. It's got this ring-binded closure that's joined, it's got 3 rings joined together by a metal bar there, and it's really cute, really lovely. Open it up, we've got a tag in here of lots of ribbons, lots of writing space in this little purse-sized journal, and some quirky bits and pieces as well. This page here that's double-sided has a hidden slider tag that's this ball of wool, and that opens and you've got lots of writing space on both sides there. That slides easily into that slot there. Turn that over, we've got this shaped little tag space here with this massive pile of papers and glue and scissors, lots and lots of writing space there. Writing space here, then we've got a little pocket with a box of pencils in it, and we've got a pocket here that looks like that, and that has got this lovely box of ribbons inside it with a writing space on the back. You've got room for more in here if you want to add some more pages, duplicate a couple of items, add your own bits and bobs. Then we've got this embroidery hoop that lives in its little button pocket. It's got that echoes of the buttons on the other side there as well. Then we've got our craft magazines. Love this spread. We've got a double-sided page here, and hidden in there is a little craft magazine with writing space on the inside, and on the other side here it says because housework can wait, and I think we all agree with that. And our little magazine just slides in its little slot there. Then we've got a sewing machine, writing space and a little tuck spot on the back, more writing space here with the sewing machine echoed. Then we've got a little pocket with a pile of papers and writing space. And we've got a pocket here with this lovely watercolour palette with writing space on the back. You can go ahead and decorate this even further with some eyelets and bits of ribbon and so on. And then we've got another pocket here that's got a glitter tag with writing space on the back. Then finally we've got our button box, and our button box has got a button sticking up out to the top of it, and that is a hidden slider tag that just slots down in its little space there. And we go onto the back and we've got one final little tuck spot there with a card in it. So that is our lovely little handbag, wallet, purse sized journal. Come with me and let's make that. It's really lovely. Having lots of fun with that. So I have got all of my pages cut out. There are 7 main pages and a backing sheet that I've used to print all of these on 250 gram. And most of my pages I've cut out using the method that I've shown with this template that I made as well. So have a look at that, and then we'll go on and we'll start to construct some of these more specialist pages. Okay, so I'm making a quick template for my gizmo here. This is the binder that I'm going to be using. It's 3 rings attached by a rod. These are available from Amazon. This one is the smaller one, and it's got a 2 centimetre inner diameter there, and there are 3 of them. And I'm going to make my little template. I haven't included a template with the kit because I didn't want to assume that this was the binder that you were going to use. There are various ways to bind this thing together. You may have a little binding machine, for instance, which will be wonderful for this. So there we go. I've got myself a mark. I've marked off my longest page, grabbed myself a little pair of scissors, cut my piece of paper to the right length. Then I'm going to fold this in half. I like doing things without measuring wherever possible. This is why I'm doing it like this. And then I'm going to pop this on the edge of my padded book. You don't have to use a padded book, but this is just going to help me make my mark. So I'm putting the centre one right on that fold mark there, and then I'm going to bring this one down and this one down, so I make just some little marks on there. And when I've made my little marks, I can reinforce those. Now I know that with this having an inner diameter of 2 centimetres, I want to make mine 1 centimetre deep. So if you don't use a crocodile, you can use a normal hole punch and draw yourself a line 1 centimetre in, so that you know that you're getting these little guys at 1 centimetre. There we go. That should work just fine. I'm just going to check that out. There we go. Absolutely lovely. So now I can either draw these on here, which is what I'm going to do, front or back. Go for the back if you don't want any any lines to show, and that's where they're going to need to be. Now I've got some pages that aren't the same height as those. Place them where I feel they need to go within that page. So there, and then I can pop my template down over the top of the lot. I know that I'm central then. And there we are. Okay, so the front and back, straightforward enough. You've got your template. You've got 4 of these pages here. Print out more of those if you want to. You can put those back to back as I have done here if you want to, or you can have them all facing the same way. Then we have 3 specialist pages, and that is the wool, where you've got the reverse print, that's on 2 separate images, and then you've got this page here, which you're going to fold in half, and again line that up and make your holes. And you've also got 2 pockets here, which you're going to crease, 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 and fold and stick your tabs down to make your pocket. And then you've got this extra little bit here that you can then line up with the front of your little book. You can open that up for now, we don't need that. And I'm just going to have a look at what's going to go in here. I've got some fairly big tags to go in here. This is my tallest. So if I pop that down there, have a look at it. Yeah, I want to go in the centre right here. So I'll line this up by eye on the centre. Pop my template over the top. And I can make my holes. We've got another specialist page. I knew there was something I was missing. And that's the button jar. Fold that one in half, and exactly the same process as with the others. So I'm beginning with my pockets. I've got 2 pages, and I'm just going to glue the tabs down like this to form the pockets. And of course, if you want to thumb cut into the top, you absolutely can do that to make that nice little aesthetically pleasing shape. These are my pockets. Let's have a look at our craft magazine storage box. For this little section, we need this page here that we've folded in half and we've cut, and we also need the magazine, which is here, and that is going to slide in here like this. So we're going to form a pocket. So everything around our holes here can be glued, not too close to your holes. Everything there can be glued. We can glue all the way around the bottom edge. And then if you have a look where we want the magazine to sit, which is going to be about here on an angle, you can turn that over and you can see exactly what you need to glue and what you need to leave open. Absolutely doesn't matter if we leave this area all open there. So we can glue this page together. Let that dry before we go sticking our lovely little craft magazine. It says because housework can wait on the back. I was quite happy with that. And we've got a little craft magazine that slots in with all the other craft magazines when we're done. We'll let that dry. Let's have a look at the wool. Now the wool has got 2 pages. They go back to back, and we're going to glue those together as well. And that also has this section here, these 2 balls of wool that fold together to make this tag with writing space on the front and on the back. And that is going to slide out of this main page here like this. So if we open this up, we can have a look where we need to glue. And set this piece to one side to dry as well with its component. What have we got now? Now we've got the buttons. I like this one. We've got this section here as well that we're going to fold in half. Well, it looks like I haven't reverse printed that page. I'm a ninny. Right, so our button is going to sit at the top here like this. So again, open up. Look at that, an unprinted reverse M. Tusk. So I'm going to glue around the edge here. I'm going to glue the bottom here. I'm going to glue all the way up here. Don't need any more of that. And then I'm going to glue around my awls. And I'm going to glue this as well. You could, if you wanted to, make another space there. I'm not going to, but you could, in effect, make this whole area a pocket. But I like this little peekaboo button with its folded hidden tag. So there we go. There are lovely hidden tag pages done. And we're ready now, pretty much, to construct our actual book. Once you've got all your bits and pieces prepped, this thing will come together quite quickly. Look at the beautiful, glorious mess on my desk. I love it. So I've put all my tags in one fairly loose pile here, and I've put my extra little bits. I've got some bits that are going to act as pockets here. So pop those there. I've got my front and my back cover, and I'm going to start putting this thing together. I've fiddled about with my pages. I've just put them in some kind of order that I think I'd like them to appear. Not set in stone that. You just have a fiddle about and do whatever it is that you'd like to do. And then I'm going to start constructing this from back to front. If you want to print out a few more of these pages, or these pages here, go ahead. But by the time we've got all our tags in and our little extra pockets, I think this is going to be looking rather full. And it opens beautifully. This is our wool. We can pop the tag in now, if I can get it in. There we go. That just pops in there like that and sticks out over the edge, which is rather nice. Then I've just got this little shaped page here. I've got a shaped page here. Maybe I'll come back and pop a little bit of something in there. Let's get these main ones taken care of first. I've got a box of ribbons that can go in there like that. Then I've got my craft storage box with my little folding craft magazine that's going to tuck down there. So cute. Love that. Do remember when you're gluing, just give yourself a little bit of wiggle room. Don't glue tight up to the edge because you need these things to be able to slide in and out freely. But be quite snug as well. So there's a middle ground there. Keep turning over my pages. I've got another pocket here. I've got some paints and things, and I've got this great big paint palette here that I'll pop into this pocket here. And let's pop the glitter in there as well. Why not? Keep going. I've got my buttons and my little folding button tag can go in this slider here. There we are, that's that one. And I've got some tags and things left, which is exactly how I wanted it to be. I've got this ribbon here with the buckle on it. There we go. There's my little tag. I'll take that out for now, so it doesn't get glued down. I've got a couple of pockets here. I'm going to keep these as writing spaces, I think. I've got a bit of a blank there. Oh, and I've got my buttons there. Look at that. Let's echo that with my buttons. I've also got some paints there as well. I think I'll echo my buttons. So just make a little pocket out of that there. Lovely. Love that spread. That's really pretty with my little thing there. That looks nice and full. That's absolutely fine. I've got a little tuck spot here. I could just pop a little bit of glue on the end there, and for no reason at all, pop a little star under there. Let's get a bit of glue on you, mate. A bit of ink, rather. And pop him in there, or something a little bit bigger if I want. Right, that page is looking fine. This page, I think I'm quite happy with this spread. Let's have a look what else we've got going on. Yeah, and then we're getting to the end. So, I've got some nice pencils here, and I've got a stack of paper there. Let's make a little pocket. So these little extra things that I'm doing at the end here, I've included these for this very purpose. You're going to have little bits throughout your book that you're maybe going to want to do a little bit more with. So that's what these are for. It looks so good. And we've got another one here. Got a jar of buttons and some paints this time. As a tuck spot with a little bit of glue just at the bottom, and then maybe get a sheet of writing paper and fold it and pop it in that space there. Let's go through one more time. So we've got our cover on. This looks really, really nice. Look, it's quite full. It's quite nice. We've got our tag, our opening tag with the wool on it. This page, I feel, is in need of a little bit of something. That's where I want to put this. Maybe I can pop this tag in there, or some other tag. I'll find something else to go in there maybe. There's a nice little bit of interest as soon as you open up there. Right, let's carry on. Looks lovely. I've got my tag in there. Now these pockets will also go on the pockets as well, which is quite nice because you've got quite a nice empty writing space there, and maybe you want to keep hold of your writing spaces. So don't be afraid of popping a pocket on a pocket, having pages that are completely blank and then pages that are just mad busy with their various little tags and pockets and whatnot. Make sure I'm not gluing everything in. Oh, look at that, we've got the glitter, and we've got this nice big tag here. There's room for more tags in here if you want to put pieces of folded paper, for instance, or cut out a couple more of these, make them into tags. Oh, look at that, nice space there for you. And we've got our button folding tag here that lives in its button jar. And then we've got this one that lives under the buckle at the end here. So there we are. That's our little handbag or wallet, purse sized book complete, great, loads of writing space, loads of interest, room for adding your own little personal touches. If you've got my Essential Ephemera kit, you'll find that so useful for adding in those little extra touches. I will see you next time.